make that turn. Slow, gradual turn to the left.
Right, and we're going all the way to 5,500 feet.
That's correct.
Tower 307 Yankee, moving into position for 2-4, holding short, ready to go.
November 8307 Yankee, University Tower, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
Runway 24, clear for takeoff. 70,
Keep coming left. Yep.
November 3073 uniform, contact New York, have a good day.
Go ahead and say over to New York, 134.8.
Over to New York, 134.8, 73 uniform.
That's it, yeah, just say Warrior 73 uniform. Whenever I point here, just say Warrior 73 uniform, you're done with your conversation.
Okay.
All right. And then you're going to contact New York.
134.8. And then we are going to say Warrior 3073 uniform. Do you tell where you're going? And he already knows.
Nope.
He doesn't, right?
Say New York Center, Warrior 73 uniform, climbing through 2,500.
So we're already there on the thingy?
Yeah, New York Center, Warrior 73 uniform, climbing through 2,600.
All right. New York Center, do you say New York Center?
Yeah, New York Center.
New York Center, Warrior 3073 uniform, climbing at 2,700.
3073 uniform, New York Center. Hello, you're weather contact 2 miles, 3 miles southeast State College out of 20.
Comes the altimeter.
Maintain VFR.
What?
Maintain VFR, Warrior 73 uniform.
Did she not give you the altimeter, or she doesn't know?
She didn't, but that's okay.
I didn't. Aren't you supposed to repeat?
Sometimes they'll say maintain VFR.
Good. So when do we tell them something again? We don't?
Nope, that's it. We're just listening to them from now on.
Until they tell us something,
They say,
right?
hey, you got traffic coming towards you. Go ahead and deviate to the left 5 degrees.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, new altimeter setting for you is 3000. Got it. Okay, thank you. 3000. Got it. Warrior 73 uniform. Yep. They're just keeping you up to date on altimeter settings and traffic. But we still need to maintain VFR, which is us looking out, making sure that we're watching.
Ooh, we've never been to this side.
Well, I'm just going to...
Okay. And when do you turn the
So right when we get to about 4,000, I go from rich, and I just pull it back just a hair.
Okay.
And then you'll see maybe a little bit of RPM increase.
Oh, it increases the RPM.
Yeah, just a hair because it leans it out. The oxygen is different at 4,000 than it is at 1,200. So the oxygen to the burn ratio is going to be much different. Fuel to oxygen burn is different at 8,000 than it is at 1,200. So we continue to just lean it. And, you know, leaning it just a little bit, a lot of people lean it too much and it ruins the engine.
Lean, you mean this one? Like put too much,
yeah,
too little?
When you lean the fuel out, when you lean it back, that's taking fuel out of the cylinder. So up here, we don't need that much fuel into the cylinder to keep it going and running good. Okay. But when you're down below at like sea elevation, you need to have full fuel mixture. Okay. Because it's set for full fuel at sea level, and as we climb, we start to reduce that fuel mixture. Okay. So it's just called leaning. All right, this heading looks great.
Why does it feel like I'm not really going up? I suppose I'm not supposed to pull harder, right?
No, you're at 4,500. Look at your airspeed indicator. You're at perfect VY, which is 75. Actually, I think it's 72.
Number 1, Juliet Romeo, Clear direct Fort Wayne Airport.
So she's talking to someone else.
Direct Fort Wayne, 1 Juliet Romeo.
4,500. We're still climbing. Okay. We'll see how close we get to the clouds, and then we can ask for an amended altitude. I'll tell her, yeah, just to maintain VFR, we're going to go ahead and stop at 5,000.
What about the extra 500 you need?
Oh, okay, so that's just a rule. It's not a hard rule. When we're on flight following, I can be at 5,000.
As long as they know that you are, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, it's all right as long as you're visually looking outside for other traffic. These lower altitudes, the 5,500, the plus 500, those are just references. We use those as guidelines, but they're not hard, fast rules. Okay. Other thing about our conversation earlier was, what about these clouds? They were supposed to be at 5,500, right? All right, so they're not at 5,500. We'll Well, let's back up. I don't know where they are. Maybe they're at, actually, they probably are at 6,000.
Okay. So even if we were at 500.
Yeah, we don't want to continue. Let's go ahead and level off here.
Okay.
Actually, let's see if we get to 5,500.
Okay. They're so close.
I'm just wondering.
See if they're actually at 5,000. Oh, they actually do look pretty close. But we're already at 5,300.
We still got about 500, maybe at 900 feet. We should be 1,000 feet below them.
Ah, we should? Okay.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and level that off right there.
Okay.
We'll pull that back just a hair.
It doesn't have
Good.
to go woo like when we're doing the pattern?
Look at your altitude. There you go. And then trim the plane out for your altitude.
So it stops going up?
Yeah. Follow your heading, bud.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Yep. Forward trim. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
Okay.
There you go.
So it's...
How does she look?
We're still on.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
But I keep putting forward trim, right? But
Good.
the nose is still...
How is it now? Pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, not bad. I like that.
Like louder than the other one? Or my thing is not on. So like, so if the trim was right and it's starting to go up, did I move it to go up or?
It changes all the time.
Ah, so then you just adjust it.
Yep, constantly changing.
Let me see if it's on. How can you tell if this thing is doesn't have any battery? Hey.
Hey, my airplane.
Okay. I don't know if this thing is on. Not changing the... Does it blink red when it's... I think I have no battery, so that's why I hear louder than I'm... Okay, so now we're at 55.
Oh, your battery's dead?
I think so, because it just sounds really loud today. Alright, so, I mean, is this still your airplane? Or
No,
you
it's your airplane now.
Okay.
I just wanted to kind of get it dialed in. And
Okay.
you were messing with your headphones, I figured I'd help you
Sorry.
out there.
Okay, so...
Looking good. Now we're going down.
Good.
So use this too. So I like to put my hand here.
To feel the...
Yeah, to feel the pressure. So if the plane gets pushed up by not you, by the wind,
Uh-huh.
then I can just hold on to it for a second. I don't mess with the trim too much because once the trim's there, like right now,
Uh-huh.
the trim looks pretty good, right? Let me see. Watch. I'll trim the plane up.
Okay.
Okay, that's trimmed out. Now just look outside
Okay.
and then glance back at your altimeter and focus in on your altimeter, your
This.
vertical speed indicator,
Uh-huh.
and this, and play a game. If you see this going down, pull back on this. If you see this going up, push down on this. And just little taps like that.
Okay.
And just kind of, all you're doing is you're just pushing it or you're pulling it, just like that. Notice how if I just go like this, just a little bit,
Uh-huh.
it kind of pushes it.
Uh-huh.
Look at that.
Uh-huh.
Now we're exactly at 5,500. Let's see if I can get it to 0.
Okay.
There it is right there.
And then do you just hold it at it, or?
Yeah, I just hold it right there, and I
Okay.
focus. I look out, and I look at these 3 right here.
Okay.
Good. Your airplane.
Okay. Ooh.
Going down.
Up,
There you
up,
go.
up, up.
Nice. Yeah, there you go. Good.
But are you always battling to stay up and down like here, or that's
Yeah,
when you would
Because
adjust?
it's windy.
Okay.
Just today. I mean, today it's when it's really smooth out. The plane will just sit there at 5,500 when it's trimmed out perfectly. But
Okay.
today we got some bounces, so we're
Okay.
just kind of going back and forth.
Okay. Because yesterday wasn't like this.
No, not at all.
Okay.
And maintain your heading. it's easy to get fixated on the altitude. It's easy to get fixated on the vertical speed indicator and forget about your direction.
Okay.
Yeah, and when you get a chance, you know, every few minutes, just
Do that.
when you're level
Okay.
and you just have this break in, like all of a sudden the wind is smooth and you feel like the plane's level.
I feel like it's going down too much. Do I move the trim?
Sure, then you can go ahead and use the trim a little bit.
Okay. So it stops losing.
Yeah.
Okay. Go back.
Now it's going to map a lot.
So that was too much.
Yeah, it's tiny inputs.
I'm not used to this one, using it on the side. Only on the button I go like one click at a time, and then here I go woo. Okay, so let me go fix my heading, and then I will.
I think it looks good. I'm actually,
Okay.
you're right on the magenta.
3073 uniform, contact Harrisburg approach 124.1.
124.1. Go
Is
ahead
that
and tell
for
them.
us?
Yep, 124.1.
And then 124.1, then our plane?
Yep.
124.1, Warrior 73 uniform.
Then dial in 124.1. Go ahead, dial in 124.1.
I'm gonna try to hold it a little bit. What? Hold on, 2, 4. Okay, and then who is this one?
Harrisburg approach, Warrior 3073 uniform level at 5,500.
Departure, Cessna 983 Victor with you at 1,400.
Hold on, he's got a call coming in.
Cessna 983 Victor, Harrisburg, departure radar contact, altitude, your discretion.
Altitude at my own discretion, 3 Victor.
All right, here you go. Harrisburg approach, Warrior 3073 uniform level at
And then-
5,500.
Harrisburg approach, Warrior 3073 uniform at 5,600.
Perfect.
Warrior 3073 uniform, Harrisburg approach, Harrisburg, altimeter 2969er, information Mike's current.
29er, 69er.
2-9ers, 6-9ers, Warrior 73 uniform.
And then put 29er, 69er there.
Skyhawk 733, Juliet Echo, VFR request.
Good.
Skyhawk 733, Juliet Echo, Harrisburg approach, Harrisburg, altimeter 2969er, say request.
29er, 69er, and we just departed Lancaster, heading westbound towards Hagerstown. Request flight following at 4,500 feet.
Skyhawk 3, Juliet Echo, squawk 0346.
0346, 733, Juliet Echo.
Trying to live up so I can take the.
Cool.
Skyhawk 38, Victory, proceed on course to the call-out practice area.
Alright, so.
Proceed on course, 3 Victor.
Skyhawk 3, Juliet Echo's radar contact, 10 miles southwest of Lancaster Airport.
Position checks, 3 Juliet Echo.
Watch that. Altitude.
Harrisburg, Diamond 218 Delta
Why is it going to. Ay! It's so close.
218 Delta, go ahead.
Harrisburg, 218 Delta Sierra, we're 15 to the west of Capital City, inbound for lapse and pattern.
Simon 8 Delta Sierra, Roger, and to the left base for runway 30.
There you go.
Left base for 30, 218 Delta Sierra.
Bye. We're just below the clouds.
Harrisburg approach, Cherokee 90058 Juliet, currently at 2,800 feet, climbing to 3,500, request flight following to Carlisle.
So 90058 Juliet, Harrisburg approach, Harrisburg altimeter 2969er, and I'm sorry, state type aircraft?
Harrisburg approach 58 Juliet is a Cherokee.
All right, so I'm going to put the weather in down here at the bottom
Okay.
for Lancaster. 120.9.
Check Cherokee 58 Juliet, squawk 0376.
58 Juliet, 0376.
And then we can listen if we can get it.
681, contact Potomac approach on 126.82. Good day.
There you go. Good. Yeah, it gets bumpy, right?
I just don't want to lose the. I just got a 5,500.
Cherokee 58 Juliet, radar contact 3 miles west of Donald Springs Airport.
That's it.
Is it normal? I feel like I'm always fighting to
Yep.
the left
Yep.
to stay there.
Why do you think that is?
58 Juliet, 2969.
Is it the wind?
Yep.
I don't know where it's coming from, but it is.
Well, I think it's coming from directly behind us. Actually, no, it's coming from 270, so it's coming from our
Like this?
back
Okay.
left, yeah, back right.
Is that bad? Like.
And so it's pushing our nose that way. So look at the ball and hold that rudder like that. Oh, not that way.
Not.
There you go, just put it right there.
Okay.
Good. And steer to, there you go. Pretty easy.
So easy.
So easy.
Diamond 8 Delta Sierra, contact Capital City Tower 119.5. Is advising me to stay in the pattern.
Contact tower, Delta Sierra.
Why is it somebody stay in the pattern talking to
Approach.
men or whatever?
Because they might be in airspace, like Harrisburg airspace is in Cap City, or Cap City's within Harrisburg airspace, so they have an approach system. They may have climbed up a little. Wow.
Ooh.
What you doing?
I was trying to put the ball back. Didn't work.
Just hold it. You don't have to push it. Just hold it.
Okay.
Just hold your foot right there.
Okay.
There you go.
Hold it.
No,
Wait.
no, no, no.
How did you hold it, make it so smooth, and I hold and go so whoop?
I put that right there, and I just hold my foot like that. A little bit of pressure.
But always see.
There you go. All right. We are about 40 miles out.
All right, so if you have no technology, oh no, your flying froze. Like, how do you deal with the rest of the flight just based with what you have here?
So basically I would probably go onto my VFR. I know that Lancaster has a VOR. So I could use the Lancaster VOR as a way to guide myself using our VOR signals. And let me look to see.
Ah, and then you use this thing? I don't know what this one is, but...
117.3. So if I put in 117.3, that's the frequency for the VOR. And then what I'll do is I'll dial this in when the needle is in the middle, and that'll be where the VOR is, and I can fly that needle.
So
Okay.
you use that as a reference.
Yeah, there you go. So fly, which it's really wonky. You kind of go zigzagging because it's like
Oh my
VORs
gosh,
are kind of
losing
lame.
attitude. Ooh, all that water. Ah, is that the river that's when you're getting to Harrisburg?
Yeah,
Or no?
that's the Harrisburg. That's the Susquehanna.
Why Pennsylvania has all this weird names?
Indians, Native Americans.
Like my husband's town is called Tamaqua.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Never heard of that.
Yeah,
Tamaqua?
Tamaqua.
Tamaqua.
Yeah, it's just north of Pottsville. Out. You know Pottsville?
No,
Where
no.
the Yingling beard.
Oh,
beers
that's
from?
right. Okay, sure.
Sure, whatever. Well, I didn't know either, so. So if I start going too far, can I turn this a little more harsh or always stay gentle?
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Good.
Now I'm losing and I can never stay.
Like a roller coaster, isn't it?
Yes. Oh.
Rada? So they may hand us off to a different approach as we get closer.
This one's pretty quiet.
Yeah, he's pretty low today. It's good for us because then we can talk and ask them for stuff and they won't decline us.
Or stay quiet like Clint.
They won't say no to us like Cleveland did.
Cleveland didn't even say anything.
So, yeah, right? They wouldn't even talk to us.
Hello, Cleveland. Nope. And the worst part is that we could hear him talking to other people.
Yep.
All right, so do I when you say level, is the wings in the pitch?
Yeah.
Before, like.
Yeah, looks
so
good.
like
This looks good with that, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think.
Well, right now,
Finish.
hold on, we gotta let it settle down.
Okay, so let me try to stay level. Good. And then, is this level enough? Then I move a little bit this way?
Yeah. There
More
you go.
like that.
Yeah.
And now I have to go that. Ooh!
Yeah, make your heading a little bit more to the left to that white. No, that's fine. Just turn to the left a little bit. So match your heading with the bug, with the white bug.
I'm trying.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I can see the river. It's pretty from here.
And look at you're on your VOR as well because look at you when you steer towards your
My heading.
your heading right there on the VOR. You're perfect. Look at that. So those two are lined up. Now, obviously, they're different. They're different headings because of the wind.
Okay.
It's saying if you want to go to the VOR, go this direction. Well, I have wind, so the wind is pushing me that way. So my heading is going to look this way as I go over the ground. That's important to know when you kind of are reading and studying for that test when you're talking about true course and magnetic course. Those are much different because of the wind.
Please stop the word right now. Everything it's where it's supposed to.
Yeah. Come on, wind. Work with us.
See, I lost the heading.
There you go. Good. Good. That's it. Very nice. There's this mighty Susquehanna. I say that jokingly. That thing's like so shallow. You could wade. You can literally walk. It's like 5 feet deep everywhere.
I did not know it was that shallow.
It's so shallow. Have you ever seen a boat in there?
No.
You've never seen a boat in there because boats
No boats.
boats will rip out their hull because there's rocks.
So do you every now and then?
Just g'day, Blue 5049, passing 1,300 on climb 3000, runway heading.
Blue 5049, Harrisburg, departure radar contact. Climb maintain 8,000.
Climb maintain 8,000, Blue 5049.
Do you like let go every now and then just to see it's going up or down?
Yeah. See what it feels like, what it's thinking, what it's doing, how does it react?
What happened with looking outside? I can't.
Yeah, it's tough. You're looking at, when it's bumpy and windy like this, you kind of are always focused here, and then you kind of look out, and then you look back, and then you look out. It's just a constant going back and forth.
Oh, we're out of the clouds. So if you get to those,
Harrisburg approach, Cherokee 58 Juliet, request termination of flight following.
you get to these like crappy clouds.
Cherokee 58 Juliet, Roger, radar system terminated, squawk VFR, reach to change crew, have a good day.
What's that?
Is this still considered VFR?
Yeah,
Blue 5049.
as long as we're 500 feet below the cloud.
No, but if you actually, if we went up right now to those little, like they're not very big or anything.
Direct Gramo New York Center.
Yeah, we're not allowed to go.
Then that becomes IFR?
Yeah, as long as you are in that, if you
November 73, uniform contact, Harrisburg approach 126.45, good day.
126.45, go ahead.
126.4.5, Warrior 73 uniform.
126.45.
Ugh.
126.45. And then check in with them. Tell them where you are.
And who is it now? What is this one called?
This is called, just say approach.
Approach.
Yeah, approach Warrior 3073 uniform level at 5,000.
Now, hold on, let me go down just a little bit. Ah, no, it's not. So just approach?
Yep.
Approach Warrior 3073 uniform at 5,600.
3073 uniform, Harrisburg approach, altimeter 2968.
2968.
2968. 73 uniform. 2968. That's pretty much where we are, right? Do you have to touch it?
Cool. Good, and we're about we're about 20 miles.
Okay. And then right before we're 10 is that when he kick us out again?
Those clouds are right at 6,000. We're 500 feet below, which keeps us clear. VFR minimum clearance from clouds is 500 below, 1,000 feet above, and 2,000 feet horizontally.
How much are horizontal?
2,000.
Okay. So, if you want it, so odd, I mean, we wouldn't go that high, but if you want it, since they're like at 6,000 and we're supposed to be on odd, right? So from 5 we could jump to 7. Can you keep going and fly above them and still stay at VFR?
Sure can.
So you just literally just fly through them and then you're
Not
good?
through them, around them. So see these clouds here, if we wanted to go above them, we would just pick a spot that's a hole and just go up above them.
So you do not touch them?
Don't touch them.
Okay, I will not touch them.
Nope, because you don't know if there's another plane on the other side of them.
Okay, even if it's a tiny fluffy.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could have a plane flying this way.
So right now that's clear, I could go up and then I know I would be above them, right?
Yep, you could climb up to like 8,500 or
7,000.
9,500.
Okay.
We would be way above them and we'd be fine.
Okay, I see.
We could probably do that on the way back. We could probably go, I don't know, we could probably do like a,
Washaloo 315 Echo X-ray 240.
Harrisburg approach, check out the sign here in Harrisburg approach.
Yeah, we could probably get like 7,000, oh no, we're going back, so 8,500 we could get up there.
Huh.
Which would leave us enough room to be above them. Because we got to be above them, 1,000 feet above.
Okay.
Yeah. It's confusing when we talk about clouds on the ground. It's very confusing because if it's reporting that the clouds are 3,000 feet and we're standing at University Park Airport, which just for math, let's just to make it seem like it's at 1,000, not 1,250. And the clouds are actually 3,000 feet above ground, so it's 4,000.
Okay, so AGL,
they report clouds AGL.
Okay.
Yeah, they always report clouds AGL, which is confusing if you're always using MSL. You're like, oh shit, I can't go for a flight today. Oh no, yes I can, because I always add my field elevation to what they're reporting the clouds because they only use AGL.
Okay.
Not MSL for clouds. That one throws people off a lot. All right, let's listen to Lancaster weather.
Okay. You switched already?
Yeah, it's 120.9. Can't hear it yet. I'm not hearing it. I check my frequency, make sure. Oh, I have the wrong frequency in. .125. That's why we can't hear it. 125.67.
Distance for participating aircraft is 5,100 feet. It is mandatory to read back all hold short instructions. Advise initial contact. You have information Mike.
Information Mike. I bet that'll change by the time we get
Lancaster
there.
Tower, information Mike. 16530 Zulu weather. Wind 270 at 11. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 6,500. Temperature 16, 2.3. Altimeter 2971. Expect visual approach runway 26 or runway 31. Land and hold short operations are in effect for aircraft landing runway 26 and holding short of runway 31. Available landing distance for participating aircraft is 5,100 feet. It is mandatory to read back all hold short instructions. Advise initial contact. You have information Mike.
Got it. All right, we have information Mike. Winds are 270 at 11. So perfect. It's right down the runway on 260 at Lancaster.
Okay.
All right. So I might just do the calls at Lancaster and let you fly.
Okay.
Just because it might get a little bit busy.
Okay.
And they get a little bit crazy there. Why aren't you calling? They might get mad if we don't respond right away. Oh, that's what I did. I put the wrong. Now I know what I did.
What'd you do?
I put the tower in for the ATIS. I'm like 120.9. What the heck? How is that? All right. We are coming from the northwest.
West, okay.
Right? Might come on right now and ask us, do we have airport in sight? Because remember, he wants to ditch us and get rid of us. He doesn't like us on his screen.
Okay.
So he's going to, hey, do you have airport in sight? Do you have airport in sight? Hey, do you have airport in sight? Hey, I just want to let you know, airport's at your 12 o'clock. Let me know when you have it in sight. That's what he's going to come in and talk to us about. Probably really soon here, because we're almost about 10 miles away, and they like to do that. And I don't know if I can see it just yet. Gosh, I don't know.
7-3 uniform, reserve terminators, call VFR, for exchange approved. Good day.
And departure, can we, is it approach? Can we keep the squawk code? We want to do a touch and go at Lancaster and head back over to Johnstown.
And 7-3 uniform, use squawk VFR and just contact us when you're ready to go back to Johnstown on the go.
Roger that, squawk VFR, and we'll contact you when we get back up in the air. Thanks, Awards 7-3 uniform.
He didn't want to stay.
No, he didn't like us.
Oh my, we weren't even saying anything.
All right.
So what he said was,
Hold on, we can't talk. What we're going to do is we're going to focus in on flying the airplane, and we're going to go over the tower.
Pittsburgh approach, Archer 9269, Quebec.
That's 120.9, and you're going to keep going down. please.
Oh yeah, that's really
Cool. You see, you're looking for the airport?
It's supposed to be straight ahead?
Yep, straight ahead. Just don't turn.
Okay, so
Keep looking straight ahead.
can I
Yeah,
pull
perfect.
because it's going too fast? Like this was too fast?
Sure, yeah. But watch your airspeed. Put at 100. There you go. Right about there is good. Use your trim.
Okay.
Lancaster Tower, Warrior 3073 uniform. 8 miles to the northwest, descending through 4,300 with information, Mike.
Warrior 3073 uniform, Mike Tower, good afternoon. Enter left downwind runway 31, report midfield.
Enter left downwind runway 31, report midfield for Warrior 73 uniform. All right, he's taking us to runway 31.
All right, so isn't it super short?
No, it's fine. So, do you see the airport?
How far away are we? 8 miles?
Yeah.
This is about 5 miles, you said?
Over there. We're going to enter a left downwind. The runway 31 is facing us right now. Just like 24 when at State College, imagine if we were coming into State College, this is exactly what we would do. We would go straight for this little runway, because remember the big runway's coming this way.
So we're in a little runway?
We're basically in a left downwind, only about 20 miles out, or not 5 miles out, right?
I don't see it.
The report midfield, right?
Yes, he did.
All right, and let's do our pre-landing checklist. Let's go flaps, pre-landing checklist, gumps, gas and proper tank. Let's switch tanks to the right tank. Good.
Oy.
And we got our mixture full rich,
Okay.
right? And we've got our fuel pump on. We've got our pitot heat on, but we don't really need it.
Okay.
And seatbelts on. Pre-landing checklist complete.
Okay. Is that there? Take on the left. Across 2 runways,
Yep.
right?
And the field elevation here is 403.
I think I see it. Is that one to the left, right?
1500 is our pattern altitude. 1500. 1500.
1500 our pattern, so it's at 500 here,
Nope,
the
nope.
elevation? Or
Nope.
15 you
Pattern-
add?
Listen, pattern altitude is 1500.
Okay. So that means that the field is at 500?
That's right.
Okay, that's what I was trying to...
Yep.
I see it.
That's our little runway, not the big one going this way.
Yeah.
So stay a little bit more to the right, kind of pick a spot, like maybe those white buildings right there. That's the parallel path we're going to take for 3-1. And don't go below 1500.
Okay. Oh.
Lancaster Tower, Warrior 73 uniform. Can I get a wind check?
Winds 28012.
That an
Did
okay?
you want 26?
I'm thinking, but we'll stick with 3-1 for Warrior 73 uniform. That should work.
Warrior 73 uniform, just continue on the downwind. You don't need to report midfield. Traffic landing runway 26 is unable to hold short. I'll call your base.
Roger that. You'll call our base, and we'll continue left downwind for runway 31, Warrior 73 uniform. We'd also like the option if possible.
Roger that. Then what would you like after the option then?
I would like to do a couple touch-and-go landings, stay in the pattern, and head back to Johnstown Airport.
Roger that.
We're too low, we're too low.
Okay. You got it?
Back to towers, back, 9 uniform, 3 mile, wide base, 26, full stop.
739 X-ray uniform, runway 26, cleared to land, winds 290 at 20.
Runway 26, cleared to land.
So he said-
739 X-ray uniform.
Hey, don't worry. All you have to do right now is think about your flaps.
Okay, at the...
Yeah, when you're a beam of 3-1.
There's like a big one, and he gave us a baby one.
Do not turn base.
Lancaster Tower, helicopter 924
When?
Delta Mike.
Dude,
Ever?
I said do not turn
Helicopter
base.
924 Delta Mike, Lancaster Tower.
I'll let you know.
Just out of smoke
Okay.
we're going to transition through the east part of your airspace northbound. 4 Delta Mike.
Roger, transition is approved.
Can I do
Altimeter is 29er, 69er.
At the flap?
Transition
Yeah.
approved, 4 Delta Mike.
He said he's going to call our base.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna keep going until he say we can turn?
Yep.
Lost the runway. Hey!
There you go.
Warrior
There we
73
go.
uniform, helicopter about 3 miles ahead of you, northbound 1,600. Have a base leg for you. Actually, you can start your base leg now, runway 31, clear for the option.
And turning left base for runway 31, clear for the option, Warrior 73 uniform, thanks. And we'll be looking for the helicopter traffic.
Copy 924 Delta Mike, Cherokee, turning base leg 31, about 11 o'clock, 2 miles.
All right, it's all you, like runway 24. Just turn that plane,
What do you mean
Put in your
runway
second.
24?
put in your second notch of flap,
Oh my gosh, where's the baby?
second notch,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. And I
And
can
then
keep
there's
the
the
turn
runway.
right, since?
No, you don't need to turn that hard. We got lots of room.
4 Delta Mike, that
But I can start
Cherokee
the turn, right?
1,400, turning inbound on the final now, it's just 11 o'clock, mile and a half.
Yeah, we
throttle?
got him in sight now, 4 Delta Mike.
We're pretty far.
I'm listening to the radio.
Okay, I know.
You land.
And Warrior 73 uniform on the go, make left traffic.
On the go, make left traffic for Warrior 73 uniform.
Do I trim? Can I trim?
Sure, whatever you want.
One. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, see? So it's okay to trim, right?
Sure.
You don't go. You're
Sure.
not gonna yell at me. Hey. Okay, so
There you
here
go.
was 500, right? The ground.
You don't have to think about that. All you're doing is landing.
Okay.
I want you to reduce that idle, or reduce that throttle. Sorry, not the idle. And I want you to keep that nose coming down and put in maybe that third notch of flaps.
Okay, and this one has light, so I like that.
Yep, we're high, so just focus in on. Oh, looks like they're doing construction.
Banner X-ray airport to make Juliet.
Says 9er X-ray uniform, Roger, turn left at Juliet, and same intentions.
Like to park up at the east ramp, 9er X-ray uniform.
Roger that, contact ground point 8.
Contact ground point 8, 9er X-ray uniform.
You been to Lancaster?
Yes, I mean, there's like a mall here, right?
It's great. I mean,
I know,
it's a
yeah.
nice little town.
Been to Hershey and then Lancaster just goes down. You know what's funny? Because I feel like we're so high,
Too far down.
and then now we got like the good.
There you go. Straighten your nose out. Good. That nose coming down.
Good
Idle.
afternoon, Lancaster.
But idle.
Cessna 567 Charlie Bravo.
That nose coming down. That's it.
Not too.
Just skim across the runway, just like.
November 567 Charlie Bravo, Lancaster Tower, good afternoon.
Got ATIS information, Mike over Blue Ball Mine.
Okay, flaps down.
Inbound parking, Lancaster Avionics.
Full throttle.
We're doing pattern here.
Roger,
Yes.
say your type aircraft, verify you have Mike.
And
With
pull back,
Mike,
back,
and
back,
I'm
back, back,
stationary.
back.
Ah, my
Cessna
fucking trim.
stationary.
Fly the airplane.
Stationer 567 Charlie Bravo, Roger. Enter right base
There
runway
you go.
31 and report 3 east.
3 east, right base, 31, 567 Charlie Bravo.
Lancaster Tower, Skyhawk 383 Sierra Papa, holding short of 31 at Alpha.
How's that? Better.
Skyhawk 383 Sierra Papa, Lancaster Tower, afternoon, make left traffic. Runway 31, clear for takeoff. Left traffic on
Make that
3-1,
left
clear
turn.
for takeoff. Skyhawk 3830, pop-up.
There you go. Remember, 1500's our pattern altitude. Nice job. Doing great. Doing great.
Can we turn to, like, without being high enough first?
Oh, you could turn when you kind of get past the airport environment.
Okay, so this is about 92.
Yeah.
Not really.
To make your left turn.
I didn't get a 15 yet.
Watch that airspeed.
Oops.
And we're at 1500. Think about that turn. Come around, back to downwind, and then reduce that throttle
Before
to 2000.
Before I even finished, I was supposed to do that there, right?
Yeah, I mean, when you get to 1500, look at your altitude.
But I didn't.
See how it's kind of going down as soon as you let go of your, use your trim.
So that means, hold on, let me see.
Lancaster Tower, Warrior 73 uniform, midfield, left downwind, runway 31.
Warrior 73 uniform, runway 31, cleared for the option.
Clear for the option, Warrior 73 uniform, thanks.
What does clear for the option mean?
That's what we do at University Park, remember?
I know, but what does it mean? Holy shit! This is so hard!
That's me.
Were you pulling it?
Yeah, you're at 1500. Oh, God.
But wasn't I supposed to do the flap there?
When you look out the window, your hand goes like that. you don't notice it, but it look out the window. Oh, now you're not doing it. Okay. Got it.
Okay.
All right, let's reduce our throttle.
Okay. And then I can turn. I am super
Whenever
far
you're
from-
ready. Whenever
okay,
you're ready.
Because I'm really far.
Okay.
I never made it a 15. So.
I didn't want you to go down any further.
Okay.
Not going anywhere. It's there. Watch the airspeed.
Okay.
Nose down. Good.
Okay.
Turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning.
Turning.
Reduce throttle.